Hello, this is Azrael. Thank you for tuning into my channel. This video is actually going to be a part of my Necromancy for Beginners videos because just finished moving, and my dad has just been told to me last night that more than likely he's got anywhere between from a day to 2 weeks as his body is showing signs of shutting down. My hopes is that he will come to me and I won't have to do a video. Won't have to do a ritual. But anyway, the topic about this video is going to be about incense and a medium of manifestation and what that is. Okay, so in the ancient world, the medium of manifestation was blood. Animal, human, whatever, blood sacrifice. Now, somehow, for some reason, this helped make a spirit, or help aid a spirit in manifesting into the physical realm, so it could be seen by the person who's trying to converse with it. Why this is it might be just because it's the pure raw energy given off that is harnessed, or it could have been the body temperature of the animal leaving the blood, causing a kind of vapor. Who knows? But because this is obviously not acceptable nowadays, as the only thing you should ever harm an animal for is self-defense or maybe eating for food, and that is arguable. Okay, so anyway, so what do we use? Well, incense. Incense actually replaces blood in rituals that, especially ancient ones, that called for blood. Maybe it's, again, the energy just given off by the incense. Maybe it's the little particles, subatomic particles that are floating in the air that the spirit somehow manipulates to give itself shape. Now, who knows? But it works. So you want to get yourself a lot of a thick smoke in your ritual area. Okay, now I'm going to tell you how to build this kind of incense. Okay. First of all, you should probably by now have already bought yourself a book on correspondence of what herbs are. Each herb is assigned a gender. Some might even be androgynous, whatever, male or female. Some is associated with a certain element. Some are associated with planets and zodiacs, and that is actually the secret. I'll probably do this, reiterate this in another video about incense. But incense, if you want to make a astrological incense for Aries, you look on your correspondences and find what plants are associated with that astrological sign. Then you have incense of Aries, which works for love. That's how you get money spells and anything else. It's really that simple. Look at your correspondence. If you're wanting the influences of Mars, or you find plants associated with Mars. Okay, now so this goes in to the fact that necromancy, there are certain herbs that you can burn that helps facilitate spiritual contact. Okay, you should have a nice little list. There's too many of them for me to remember at the moment, but basically how you build an incense, I will give you an example. You want 3 parts, at least 3 different kinds of aspects to associate with. One, you're going to have a power incense, an incense that helps add energy. Dragon's blood, frankincense and myrrh, sandalwood. Okay, so you have something that drums up energy and power. Okay, then you want something in that incense to link it to your goal, which is contacting the dead, specifically, not just contacting spirits, because that could be anything: a nature spirit, an angelic spirit, demonic spirit, God form, who knows. But you're trying to contact the spirit of a dead person. So you're going to have something that is going to link you to the goal for contacting spirits, specifically the dead. So you could add a little bit of graveyard dirt to your incense. Obviously the dirt is not going to burn, but it's you're putting in that link into the fire. with these kind of incense rituals, these kind of rituals for both summoning spirits of the dead and spirits that were never human, the best kind of incense to use is the ones that you burn the charcoal and you put the resins and the herbs directly on the flame or on the charcoal to burn. Okay, these are the best forms of incense to use, not the sticks or the cones. But okay, so you have power to drum it up, something that links you to your goal, okay? And then you want a third link that links you to the specific spirit you're trying to contact, if you know that. If not, then you could just add more what you know of that entity. You're going to know something. For example, maybe say I'm contacting my mom. She loved roses, so I'll probably add floral scents, maybe specifically roses. My dad, if I have to do this ritual to try to contact him, he didn't really care too much about the flowers, but he liked foody smell. So I might add vanilla blossoms or vanilla oil, to help give a pastry or something, fruity smell, because he liked sweets, or he likes sweets. He's not gone yet, but so there you go. It's that simple. You have an incense that ingredients in the incense that helps build energy, ingredients to help link you to your specific goal with that incense, so that energy will be attached to your goal. And then if it's known, adding things that person, the specific entity that you're trying to contact. If your great uncle that you're trying to contact loved cigars, add tobacco. Side note, tobacco is a good offering to spirits, both the living and the dead. Even if the person you're offering it to was not a smoker, you don't have to burn it. The energy in this symbolic gesture is what it's associated with. Okay, but so it's really that simple. Power, linking it to your goal, linking it to the individual spirit. This also works when you're trying to summon something that's not human, like say a water entity. Well, you're probably going to find a lot of herbs that are associated with, you guessed it, water. So these kind of incense of the rituals is how you construct them. It's very simple. Yes, so I might have to, don't be surprised if you're looking one day and finding out that this was renamed, because I can't remember what lesson this was, but I do believe this covers all the bases for you to start practicing. And I guess the next time I do a video for this series, it'll be a ritual demonstration. Now, a side note, even if this, okay, when you first start trying to summon spirits, you're probably going to have to use a form of divination to communicate with, because you have not built the connections, the neural nets in your brain to help associate what you're doing with what you need to see. Okay, so you might have to learn a form of dowsing or pendulum, and then you're going to move up and you're going to use the scrying mirror to actually see the spirit to converse with. And then the final step is ultimately summoning it to a physical form, and I guess I'll go into this in the next video. So even if you use these incense, the spirit, it will use it to make itself physically manifest when you get to that state of your development. However, you can still burn this incense to help contact the spirit too in the ritual. So don't be discouraged if the first time you make your incense you don't see nothing, because you're probably not going to see nothing the very first time anyway, because you're developing your senses. You got to trust yourself, and I guess I'll go into that when I start talking about the ritual construction. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know that you got that what I'm doing is not just talking to dead air. Click the bell so you'll be notified. Thank you. Have a nice day.